So first of all, you guys recently actually shortened your name, didn't you?
Yeah.
Shinebright Baby instead of Shinebright.
Yeah.
So what was kind of the idea behind the name change, and have you had other changes as a band to go along with that, or just
Yeah.
a name change?
I think it was just like a transition for us, kind of represented a transition. We came up with the name Shinebright Baby. I think I was like 18. So I was surprised it stuck as long as it did, and I kind of wanted to change it, but not change the message of it, because I love that. So it was kind of a quick decision. So we literally dropped the baby, and then we smashed it together because we felt like it looked more unique than just Shinebright. Honestly, a lot of our friends and different people that like we work with in these circles always called us Shinebright anyway. Felt very natural for us. So.
Yep, and then we just went down to a two-piece, and we just bring out different members to kind of play for us, depending on what the show looks like.
Yeah, so it kind of went along with like a rebrand, and then we dropped the baby.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, how many members did you have before that?
4, I guess.
Yeah, we did
so
4 or 5, depending on like what was going on.
Yeah, we just we still bring out more people with us.
Right,
now it's just like, well, you kind of see that like with
Yeah.
other bands, like the photos will be just of the people who are the core members. That's like kind of the way it works a lot of times now, but it works really good for people who are instrumentalists and want to play out and stay busy, and then we do the creative side of the
And you two are married, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so that works well underneath.
Yes, oh yeah, it's so much easier.
I bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No third wheeling.
So what's the main idea? Your latest album's Only You, right? What's the main idea behind that? Like, where did you get the inspiration and songwriting? What do you want listeners to take away?
So Only You is the name of one of the songs on the EP. And I wrote that song while I was reading a book called The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson. I don't know if you've read it, but it's super good. And it's basically a book that just talks about dreaming big, but also dreaming big in a way that you have to have supernatural help, like you have to have God help you in that, and to really be committed to what it is you feel like is on your heart, and to be committed to it in prayer as well. And so I was really thinking about that a lot, and I went to write with a friend of mine named AJ, and he plays for Matthew West, and he goes, no way, like we've been like reading a book that has like a similar message, and we wrote the song together like fast, and it's probably one of my favorite songs I've ever written, just because of the way it came about, and I just love the way it sounds. It's just so encouraging and anthemic.
So which song from the album Only You seems to connect with your fans the most, and why do you think that is?
Oh, that's hard. I feel like Only You does.
I feel like Only You really connects. We had our first single off that EP was called Reckless for Love. And that was a very like just fun song, and people really got on the heart. I feel like.
The non-radio single version of that had our friend Jonathan Tulane in it, and
Rapture episode.
And so we all run in the same circles, and we literally recorded that album with Jonathan's brother.
Oh, neat.
And so Jonathan and I were writing the song together with his brother David. I'm like, Jonathan, just go hop in the booth, go sing the second verse. We didn't ask anyone for permission, anyone's label, but we totally did it anyway. And so I feel like that song's been really resonating, because I feel like the topic of having a bold faith is very popular right now, and we wrote that song probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I feel like it's really kept up with kind of the themes that everyone's kind of absorbing as a Christian community.
Okay. So which song now from the album means the most to you personally, or same answer? And if so, what's the story behind it?
They're all like my children. It's so hard. Like how would you, like, I've got 2 sisters. You asked my parents which one's your favorite.
Yeah.
Can't ask that. Honestly, probably my very, very favorite song, like Only You was probably my favorite one to write. But the one that means the most to me from like a personal experience is probably the last song on the EP. It's called Spectacle of Light.
Okay.
I'd gone through a period of time where I wasn't writing a lot. I was really depressed. I felt like I was a bad writer. And I had written this song, like part of it in like my depression, on the piano, and I brought it to my friend Jonathan Tulane, and we had become friends, so I kind of trusted him to show it to him. I wouldn't bring it to like a session with like a writer that I didn't know, and he thought it was really good, and he helped me finish it, and that was the first song that was written for Only You. And so that song just means a lot to me, because it represented a new season for us. So yeah, definitely that song.
Okay.
Plus it's so eerie and cinematic.
Okay, so what's your favorite part of what you do, and why?
Well, it's not sitting in the van.
I bet, yeah.
Probably just hanging out with people. I probably like hanging out with people sometimes more than I even like being on stage. Though that's super fun, and there's obviously like the high and the rush that comes with communicating with people from on stage and just singing together. But like hanging out afterwards and just feeling like you're just like one big family of believers, like it really doesn't get a lot better than that. So. And doing it with my honey.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
Yeah.